Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome everyone to the Aspiring Authors Lab Morning Show. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic time wherever you may be. You know, the theme for this month is, are you in the running for your millions? Are you in the running for your millions? Okay? Don't forget to hit the share button and share this broadcast out to your friends. I'm Gertrude J. Chapman, your number one inspirational book coach. I have taught hundreds of women how to be successful and generate revenue writing their books. And that's something that I could teach you also, okay? Not the theme, but what we're going to talk about today, the subject today is be prepared to solve every challenge immediately. Be prepared. You know, always put yourself in the other person's shoes. Always. I always emphasize with people because I know how it feels to be, laid off twice back to back through no fault of my own. Thank you for joining me today. Having an impeccable resume with excellent job skills. Many people fall into that category. You have an experience and not able to find a job. Your bills are falling behind and you're trying to hold it all together. And a suddenly can happen to anyone at any time. Okay? A suddenly where, you have allowed, and through no fault of your own, that's just the way society is. Because, you're trying to do what you have been taught. And, what happens is you lose control of your destiny. And you hadn't made alternative is what I'm trying to say, preparation measures. I see you. I feel what you have felt when the pandemic hit. Good morning, Kay. How you doing this morning? I feel that. You're suddenly left you in a situation. My situation may have not been yours. But let me tell you, a fire is a fire. No matter, how it started. No matter how. You have to speak the language of the person and identify with them. Many of you were presented with a myriad of fears that you never experienced before when this pandemic hit, okay? You probably had never even heard of them. I know I hadn't, okay? So emphasize with people right where they are because they were frightened. I know, some of the things frightened me. You just didn't know which way to turn. And sometimes people are still frightened by these things. Okay? When your world is being rocked. When your world is being rocked. That's a hard place. Communication helps to ease the chaos. That's why it's good to talk about, your feelings with someone who understands your dilemma and can guide you down the right path by showing you steps that leave you in a better position than what you previously were, okay? And now, if you dedicate yourself to follow someone who understands, okay, I'm going to tell you, you will not fail. There is no way that you will fail, okay? You only fail if you hold back and hold on to your struggles or your challenges and, you don't want to go forward. And I know people do this, okay? And this is human nature. But that's why we have to make decisions that allow for no turning back. When you hear me talk about being at a crossroad, when you hear me talk about being uncomfortable, okay? You have to, step past that. Step past that situation. Use that fear as a stepping stone or a launching pad to get you out of that situation. Because I said, people do this because they become comfortable in this comfort zone. And they become familiar with an issue, in some form or the other, okay? Some form or the other, this issue has become a comfort zone for them. And like I say, this is something that, many, many people go through. And that's a whole different topic, y'all, that I can't talk about today because it's so much involved in that. But it's the truth, okay? Challenges are real, but they can be overcome. There's always a way to win, no matter what, okay? No matter what, there's always a way. Y'all know, sometimes those challenges offer great opportunities. And what you have to do, you have to begin to dissect those challenges and find out what they really are and what they have to offer. All right? Because there's a silver lining in those challenges. Maybe what you're going through, you don't really see it. But if you take time to really look through it and dissect it, you'll be able to see something that you hadn't seen before. Okay? Like I told you, my layoffs was simply a redirection. My life was being redirected, according to what my mouth has said. You have to watch what you say because our words have power. And again, that's another subject for another broadcast, okay? So, if you find yourself in a situation facing a challenge, dissect it because everything is starting to work together for your good. But it's all about how you are viewing it. That's all. Preparation is key. You must have someone who's been there and has the badges of proof. That's very important, y'all. That is so, so important. When you've been there, you can show someone the meat or the nutrients of their journey, pushing aside the junk. Because I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of junk out there. There is a lot of junk that people are feeding people. Have you been out there on these internet streets? Like I've been out here on these internet streets. There's a lot of junk out there. Okay? And also, you don't need to be guessing what to do when you have someone who's leading you. Okay? You don't need to be guessing. If you say you have someone that's leading you and showing you exactly what to do, then you don't need to be guessing. Okay? And if you do, there's no authenticity there. There's no authenticity there whatsoever. So, what are your challenges? What are your challenges today that you are facing considering writing your book? And how can we address your concerns? Let's talk about it. Okay? So, book a 10-minute discovery call with me. And you could go to bit.ly/generate revenue 21. That's bit.ly/generate revenue 21. Again, are you in the running for your millions? Your life is not small, y'all. Your life is not small. You have to expand your thinking. Think of all of your expertise, all of your education, all of your training, all of your skills. Think about that. You don't have a small life, okay? You don't have a small life. As long as you have this, you'll never fail. So schedule your call today. You won't regret it. Move into your suddenly with a plan to position yourself and your family in a better place to enjoy life on your terms. Okay? On your terms. So go to that link, bit.ly/generate revenue 21. And I thank you for joining me today on the Aspiring Authors Lab Morning Show. Don't forget, share this information out with your friends. And I look forward to seeing you the next time. Remember, this is your time. This is your season. This is your turning point. So have a great rest of the day.